Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and I'm here once again at Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Just peep the info up there. Anyway, so we're going to start off with the latest comic books, namely Nick Spencer's Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 1. Guys, I have great hopes for this. This is a heavy, looks like it's a double-wide issue. I'm really enjoying the idea of this. Looking pretty good. And for the sake of conversation, if you have a cool comic book store like Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles, you can get the behind-the-scenes free issue. That's right. So it's got all the art inside. And what's this? A little bit of Spider-Geddon in the back? Because I'm kind of hoping to know a little bit more about what the heck is going on with that. Anyway, also, let's move on. How about a little Champions? Yes, we've got technically 2 new appearances for original characters. You got Amadeus Cho will now be called Brawn. So yeah, the Transformer guy, him. So he's going to be Brawn. And Riri Williams debuts her new armor. And if you wanted to, if you saw the, what is it, Infinity Countdown Champions issue number 2 of 2, she got the designs for her armor there. Not the design, she got the idea for it there. So original armor. Awesome. Looking forward to it. Seriously, probably going to be the first comic book I read tonight. Okay, so Deadpool Assassin, issue number 3, I believe, of 5. This I actually prefer to the ongoing Deadpool series. No disrespect meant, simply a preference. Okay, Domino, issue number 4. This should be really good. As soon as we saw Shang-Chi at the very end of this, we're like, oh my god, and she was all like hot and bot. Basically, this looks like, this is what she wanted. This is probably a dream sequence, but regardless. So, issue number 984 of Batman's Detective Comics. So, we got a new team working on this, and I'm definitely excited to see where this is going to go. Okay, moving on. We've got issue number 5 of 5 of The Exiles. All right, so Saladin Ahmed writing this, right? Yep. And Javier Rodriguez, yep. And this should be good. This should be pretty good. I was surprised at the ending of the previous issue 4, where Kang showed up, because they really went out of their way to show that Kang was not going to be involved in, of all things, a time travel storyline. So that was actually really good. I love the bait and switch. That was awesome. So let's move on. We've got issue number 50 of The Flash. This is the final issue, the culmination of the Flash War. A very short, mini, isolated event, but should be good. And if it's not, I'll be very angry. Very. And for the sake of conversation, there's a little variant cover action, because that's what DC does now. They give you a pretty cool cover, and then they give you cover B, which just makes your head explode. This one literally looks like there's some head explosions. Okay, on to probably... Oh, really looking forward to this. Hawkman, issue number 2. Issue number 2. So, been waiting for this. Here we go. We're going to find out a little bit more of Hawkman's past, which I never get tired of those. And easily the variant cover of the year probably goes to this guy right here. That's Hawkman issue number 2, the variant cover. Look at this. And anybody who knows Hawkman's history knows that this is an effing awesome cover, because this actually goes with his storyline and one of his earlier enemies. So, yeah, in case you're curious, that's the cover I'm getting. All right, guys. Hunt for Wolverine, the Adamantium Agenda, issue number 3 of 4, for a story that's essentially going to go nowhere, like all 4 of the Hunt for Wolverine comics, Adamantium Agenda, the Mystery Madripoor, all of them, they're really going to go nowhere, but this is still a very exciting story. Mystery Madripoor is pretty exciting too. Anyway, they're still pretty fun. They're still pretty fun. This is something that I don't know if anybody thought this was going to be that good. So, Infinity Countdown, Darkhawk, issue number 4 of 4. This is beyond amazing. So, Darkhawk totally went Michael Jackson Moonwalker and turned into a ship. It's a giant robot ship, and he's going to kill everybody who looks at him wrong. And I'm in love with it. This has no right being that good, and yet there it is. Old Man Logan, issue number 43. That's right, Bullseye's back, and I can't wait. Just Ed Brisson has been killing it on this storyline. Absolutely, I've never loved Old Man Logan more. And yes, take that in every meaning you can imagine. Even the Mark Millar story was pretty cool, but I'm digging this. This is literally Old Man Logan just at his best. So, Plastic Man, issue number 2. Yeah, it's like Gal Gadot week. Did I say Gal Gadot week? Gail Simone week. Sorry. So yeah, she's got Domino out and she's got Plastic Man out. She's double dipping. She's doing a little Marvel. She's doing a little DC. All right. By the way, really good series. Issue number 227 of The Punisher. Marvel, please do not renumber this. Don't give this a fresh start. It's fresh as it is. It's fresh as it is. So we got Black Widow teaming up with Frank. And wow. Yeah, Rosenberg is killing this series also. So, Quicksilver, No Surrender, issue number 3 of 5, I believe. This is a really good storyline. This is Quicksilver as I've always wanted to see him. Looks like we're finally going to get a true speedster in the Marvel Universe. Okay, Rat Queens. Guys, I will not be... and this is cover B, mind you. I will probably not be reviewing this. I don't know. It depends. I'm gonna have only like 20 reviews I'm doing this week. I should probably list them. Regardless, I don't know if I'm actually gonna review this or not. I don't know, but regardless, don't forget that I did just put up for a Spotlight on Story the idea of the Rat Queens prior. So I talked about those first 16 issues, those first 16 volumes even. Geez, there's a lot to do with the Rat Queens. So this is a new series. This is issue 10 though. So it's been going on for a while and I didn't even realize it was going on, but I saw it and I'm like, hey. So just letting you know, it's out there. Star Wars, Darth Vader. So Darth Vader Volume 2, issue number 18. This is great. And if we're actually going to see Moff versus Grand Moff Tarkin versus Darth Vader, that would be amazing. I doubt it. But we do know that he owes Vader a favor at this point, so I'm looking to see him collect. All right, guys, it's here. The Man of Steel is over. Those 6 issues. Now we got Superman issue number 1. I imagine next week we can imagine issue number 1001 of Action Comics. So Bendis is now unleashed. He's had all of the introductions for his Superman stories he needed. He's unleashed now. Sideways, issue number 6, the new Age of Heroes for the DC Universe. I'm hoping this is going to be good. I don't even need an individual villain for him to fight in this. I just need him to realize or recognize that something's going on. His mother has discovered that the group that she's working for is trying to capture him, trying to study him. So this should be really good. At least it has the opportunity to be. Transformers Unicron, issue number 1 of, I believe, 6. I read issue 0, which was a free comic book day issue. I'm just letting you guys know that it exists. This is going to reboot the Transformers universe. Hopefully we're not going to need too much of what happens in here. I don't know. I'll probably grab it on trade. Just letting you know that it's out there. It exists if you're interested. Okay, we'll not be reviewing this either, but issue number 50 is out of Wonder Woman. So hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's a good one. A demigod must fall. I hope they're not just going to decide to kill Jason in this. That would just be silly. You know what? I might read it. I may review it. All right, X-23, issue number 1. Okay, a lot of people have been saying this is good. I'm going to bite down hard, and I'm going to read it. Okay? They've been saying that the all-new Wolverine has been really, it's so amazing. I've never seen Laura this good. Okay, we'll see. I'm going to jump on this. I don't know if it's the same Tamaki is writing this. I don't know if this is going to be as good as the previous series, but I'm going to try it, all right? We're going to see. We're going to see what's up. XMen Blue, issue number 31. This is an interesting series. So it looks like we're finally going to get both stories crossing over. Hopefully the good story outshines the new X-Men, the new young, old, original X-Men. Just, we'll see. All right, and finally, we're going to sum this up with the True Believers comics, guys. So we've got the Thing versus Man-Thing over here. And we've got Monster versus Monster. This should be the very first battle that the Hulk and the Thing ever had when they were originally planning on making them both as strong as each other. So interesting ending to that one. Mind you, these are the True Believers books. So these are books that they're basically just reprints, and they're all reprints from the Fantastic Four series way back in the day, because next month we're going to get the Fantastic Four actually coming out. Galactus Hungers. I don't remember which story this is directly, but High Evolutionary versus Galactus. That should be fun. High Evolutionary doesn't stand a chance. But, you know, hey, Dormammu thought that he could beat Eternity once. So anyway, we got Fantastic Four versus Doctor Doom. I believe this is the first appearance of Doctor Doom. That should be FF issue number 5, if I'm remembering correctly. So remember, as the true believers, these are all of them. They're just $1 each. So fantastic way to get good books in your collection that you can keep up on top, coffee table if you want. Who cares if they get ruined? Who cares if they get, you know, a bubblegum stain on them or something? Who cares, right? It's only $1, and it's not going to mess up your actual collection, and a whole lot easier to use than digital. All right, guys, let's move on to the collectibles, shall we? Right there. All right, guys, let's take a look at the collectibles. Look at this. You know what? Let's get a better view up here. So front. Oh yes, the Korobukiya collection. I never actually tried to say that out loud, but I know of the collection. And just, man, just look at this. Okay, so heads up, guys. There are exactly 4 of them here at Gotham Central, Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. There are exactly 4 of these. Now, here's the deal. They are numbered. That's right. They are all individually numbered. So, come on in, grab them. If you are not in Canada or near Mississauga, if you're not at the GTA and you cannot grab these, they do not have these at your store for some reason, do not forget, go to the website, go to the, more specifically, the Facebook page. I want you to send them a private message. The distributor, they have 2 distributors. One's here in Canada, the other one is in the States, so you will not be paying international shipping to get these things in. Okay, we got a little Batman action going here. This is... Okay, so this is him jumping. There's a wooden fence over here. There's a fire. So it's basically Batman having a campfire someplace. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Did this actually happen in the movie? I don't remember this in the Justice League movie. But okay, so maybe it's not a campfire. Okay, I get it. This is from the final battle. And you know what? If they got all these together like that, that's actually kind of cool. Now, Aquaman looks a little bit out of place if they're all going to be having their battle. But okay, I remember that scene. All right, cool. Anyway, look at this, guys. We got 1 of these in. That's right, 1 giant-sized Deadpool. This thing is like about a good 1.5 feet, something to that effect. This thing is huge. Oh, it's epic. Okay, moving on. We got a little Overwatch action. Tracer. I think we've actually had this guy in before. We just got another one in due to sales. The Naruto Mini Ninja. Minija. Yeah, anyway, so it's all these little guys. You know what I'm talking about. All right, so these are brand new in. Check this out here. We got the little pins, the fig pins of Iron Man. Got a bunch of these in. Okay, I'm going to show you something. I don't want you guys to lose your crap over this. Look at this. That's exactly what you think it is. This is the Two-Face prop coin. Well, it actually says it. It's the coin prop. So this is the actual coin. It comes in one of these little, what is that, like a velvet box? Yeah, I can feel it. Okay, we got exactly 4 of these. Now, yeah, you can go and just take a regular old quarter and scratch it up. That's your prerogative. But you can actually have the official here. I do not know the price. You're going to have to actually contact, or actually go and look on the Facebook page. I'm sure the price will be posted there. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about making it that we've only got 3 here, because that is awesome. I am absolutely in love with this. This is probably one of the coolest things that I've seen here, especially like how much could that be? Anyway, so we got some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Hero in a Half Shell, Turtle Power. This is actually oh, Michelangelo. All right, cool. So Michelangelo, Heroes in a Half Shell, Squirtle. So we got a couple other figures here. Oh, My Hero Academia. So My Hero Academia, cool. I watched the first episode of this. It was enjoyable. What we got here? Wonder Woman. This looks like the DC Bombshells. So here's the figure as a whole, holding up her sword. There's also going to be these 2. I think this one may have come out. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't remember seeing this one. But then again, what do I know? Maybe she did. Anyway, so that's what this version is. Okay, we got some Art FX Star Wars, the First Order Stormtrooper Executioner. This looks like it's on his head, but it's not. It's actually just a staff that he uses. So this is actually really cool. Look at this thing. That is insane. That is so insane. So I love these figures. These are fantastic. Okay. We got a Superman over here from the Superman. Oh, so this is actually from Rebirth. Okay, so that's a good design. You can see the price already tacked on there. Awesome. And we got the Batman Rebirth over here also. Cool, digging it. What's this here? Oh, this is that Batman that I was showing you before. I should actually probably put this over here with the other one. Regardless, okay. Now this I actually love. And mind you guys, I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts. All right, I saw the ending spoiled for the first video game online. I know that there were books or something like that, and just look at these. Now, what I like is that Disney's not trying to completely rip you off. You got all these figures. Look, you got Chip and Dale up there, in there with Goofy's best friend slash villain. You got that guy, little mini Tin Man, I guess. I don't know. You got Donald Duck in here with Goofy and the main guy with the key. I know the key sword, the big key sword. And then you got this one with Goofy. And is that another key sword? That's some other kind of sword. Anyway, so you got all these figures in here, all being sold together. That's actually really cool. So they're not trying to, oh, hey, they say it there, Aqua. And this one is Roxas. Okay, cool. So that's really cool. They got all these figures together like that. Yeah, this was actually a scene at the end. It was these two saying, "Oh no, don't do it." Yeah, I remember that. That was, okay, I admit, it was sad. Probably sadder if I watched the whole thing. Okay, so we got some more MLB guys over here from the Pops. This is a Mecha NECA Crash Bandicoot. Digs it. This is cool. Look at the size of this guy. Got 3 of these suckers in. These are beautiful. So 1/6 scale, Art FX sketch. Okay, so like these other guys over here that I was just looking at, the Stormtroopers. So we got the Spider-Man there. This thing is huge. All the different. Nice. This is actually really cool. I like that they got one swinging. That's actually a really cool pose. I wonder if I can actually hang that from my wall. Anyway, you guys might want a little Rick and Morty stuff over here. Got the mugs, and we get some chapstick / lip balm. You know, summertime, you're going to the beach. You want to make sure that your lips don't get chapped and jacked up. I remember Littlest Pet Shop. So we got a whole bunch of these guys here. Awesome. And you can tell the different ones by the colors. So it's not even that big of a question, like what they are. You can look them up online and see exactly what's inside. Cool. All right, guys, and that's going to be it for Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, doing the This Week in Comics. But I wanted to leave you with something really cool that I saw. Check this out. So Gotham Central, as I believe you know, goes to all of the Comic Cons, like all of them, and they got this thank you card. I believe that all of the comic book conventions send some kind of a thank you card. And since most of us don't get the chance to see those, I figured I would actually point this out to you and let you guys see this. So the front, here's the back, Montreal Comic Con from de Montreal, down there in the bottom. And then in here, so on behalf of Montreal Comic Con team, we would like to thank you for your participation in this year's event. We hope that you had a great experience. If you'd like to participate in next year's edition, please visit the exhibitor's service desk with your completed registration form. And on top, it's actually the same thing, but in French. So yeah, the French comes first because Quebec is in Montreal, so, you know, French preferred. Just figured you guys would want to, you know, check that out. That's kind of cool, right? Kind of cool. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this week's Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles, Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. And this is Professor Bill, Comic Book University. What comics are you getting this week? Class dismissed.